I have something to admit, y'all. I'm out of shape, but that's not what I have to admit. Sometimes, and sometimes more than sometimes, I feel uncomfortable in my body, but that can't stop me from trying to love it.
What are you doing?
Taking a little break
Oh, hi.
and talking to people about gay bodies.
What about gay buddies?
Everything, the good and the bad.
Oh, all right, let's do it.
Hi everyone, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sheldon. Welcome to Lavender.
I want to talk about the gay body today because I know it isn't just me who struggled with body issues.
Regardless of what you look like, you probably faced some level of body dysmorphia at some point and went through periods of hating your body.
And then I guess hopefully on the flip side, you've experienced the opposite where you've loved it as well. But we're here to tell you that regardless of the extremely muscle torsos you may find on your LGBT-friendly dating apps, or the Eurocentric beauty standards that seem to be ingrained in every part of our society, even down to photo filters,
Everybody is beautiful when you focus on physical and mental health.
Okay, I'm done running.
For now. When it comes to gay bodies, there's a classification for every body type out there.
We all know the twink, the young, attractively, boyishly handsome individual.
The twunk, which is a twink that went to the gym.
Then we have the otter, which is typically under 40, hairy, and slender.
The fox, which is over 40, hairy and slender.
Then you have a cub, which is young, heavyset boy. Maybe a little hairy.
Bear, which is a hairy, heavyset older man.
And then you have the bull, which is the hairy, heavyset older man who went to the gym. Actually, I don't know if they have to be hairy.
I don't either. Where do you think we fit?
Well, I'm definitely a bear. I'm too young, I'm too old to be a cub. Probably still also not hairy enough to be a bear, but somewhere in there.
I think I'm too old and hairy to be a twink, but too young and hairless to be an otter. So I guess I'm a twas.
And no muscles.
All right, let's go finish our run.
Look, it's hard for me because I'm the one who has to wear the backpack.
Please.
Okay, we did it. That's as much gut running you're getting out of me today. So now I think we can talk about LGBT beauty standards.
Sounds good to me.
But it might get a little ugly.
Gay beauty standards are often toxic and way oversimplified.
The issue is we end up defining ourselves by category.
But what happens when you don't perfectly fit in that category anymore? Like, for instance, a twink can't be boyishly good looking for forever.
I guess on the flip side, what happens if you do fit into that category, but you don't necessarily aspire to be a part of it? Like maybe how I always don't aspire to be a bear, but that's kind of the problem, isn't it?
A bear in the woods.
You're dumb. The unfortunate issue is that it almost is like we're classifying ourselves as a filter on a hookup app.
As if your personal attributes and individual characteristics mean absolutely nothing.
And I mean, we've all heard the terrible phrase, no fats, no femmes, no Asians.
Which is so reductive and disgusting, and those people honestly deserve jail time.
I mean, you can like what you like, but
You just don't have to be an asshole about it.
no shit. this actually leads us right to the fact that there are really only two gay body types that are idealized within pop culture. First being the jock and the other being the twink.
And then there's the whole issue of Eurocentrism. Like, everybody has straight hair, light-colored hair, angular features, almond-shaped eyes, pale skin. Most of the world's population does not have those features, and honestly, it's kind of reductive and racist, honestly, to set that as the beauty standard for everybody.
Which also, unfortunately, is not just set for gay people, but is set for our heterosexual counterparts as well.
Don't even get us started on the whole whose eggplant is bigger, because that's a whole other thing. Probably a whole other video, honestly.
Yeah, probably a whole other video. Ah! Hi ho, it's off to work we go, to be a hoe in the city, a ho. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go.
That means that it's our job to make these beauty standards more healthy and inclusive.
We can do this.
But the question is, how do we do that?
We start by redefining the beauty standards that are set upon us, because being beautiful comes from being confident and comfortable in your skin.
We have to challenge these beauty standards that are often restrictive, narrow-minded, and honestly really unrealistic.
Because no one is perfect.
Not even me.
You're trying not to.
So hard. Finding health can be a journey, and everybody's journey looks different.
For us, we often find that the best plan of action is to create a vision board or some actionable steps that we can start to accomplish in order to achieve the idea of ourselves that we most desire.
Start with the small things. Cut out your bad habits, create daily routines, and try spending a little extra time being physically active.
Or try an extra home-cooked meal at least once a week. And I'm sure we could all take extra time reminding ourselves that being healthy is not the only way to feel shredded. Oh. No. I'm sure that we can remind ourselves that feeling shredded is not the only way to feel healthy.
Health is a step-by-step process, all about making the right choices for yourself and maintaining balance.
And just so we're clear, being shredded is good too.
It's also important to realize that you're not alone in your struggle. Even the ripped and shredded men, the ones we're told to idolize, face some level of body dysmorphia.
We all do. It's just part of the human experience. And that brings us to the mental health of it all.
Improving health and creating a healthy lifestyle all begins with strengthening your mental health through self-care.
You have to train yourself to love yourself. That means looking yourself every day in the mirror and saying, I love you. Looking at your body and accepting everything that it is. Because if you don't care about yourself, why the hell would anybody else?
Thanks, RuPaul. This can be done in a couple different ways. First of all, getting outside and getting some sunlight, because vitamin D will do wonders for your health.
Also,
health. I said health. I said health.
Also, stop obsessing over social media, because comparison is the death of happiness. And to be honest, even those people who make themselves look really great on social media don't always have the best and the most going for them.
Cultivate healthy relationships and spend your time around people who actually support your goals and who you want to be as a person.
We have to push our friends to be better versions of themselves, push our partners to be better versions of themselves, and in turn, you will then end up putting yourself in a position where they also push you to be the best version of yourself.
And be active in your body, create hobbies, and get your body and mind moving. And for all you gays out there, remember that 30 is not the end of your life.
Aging is a gift, not a curse, even if your knees feel like they want to give out. So many people, gay and straight, find uncomfortability and unhappiness in their bodies.
Which is why it's important to remember that everybody is different, and no two single journeys will look the same.
We're all on our own path, which is why it's important to find peace with your body and ultimately find some way to love it.
Thanks for spending time with us over these past couple days, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.